Okay, we will start with face. Face is the self-image that we have and we preserve at the publish and is the way that we want to be seen.
So face consists of two related aspects that are positive face and negative face.
Okay, so positive phase is when we want to be receive acknowledgement from others that we are liked, accept as part of a group. And negative phase is when we want to be independent and not have our action imposed on by others. So an example of positive phase is like, okay, girls, I really like you. I really like to work with you, and and you are the best group I have here in the university.
And an example of negative face will be,
You are so really slow, Santiago. We don't like working with you because you didn't working at
yes,
us.
Santiago, you are the worst partner we have and you don't belong to this group.
Face training act is a direct speech act, and you can give the impression that you have a social power over the other person. The example is
Give me that.
okay. We have a face saving act, and is an indirect speech act in the form of the question removes the assumption of power. And the example is
Can you give me that?
Okay, now we have face threatening acts that includes two aspects. So we have on record that is the speaker directly addresses the other as mean of expressing the speaker needs, and of records that is more than one possible intention attribute to the speaker they can blame to have committed to a certain intention. So so an example of on record is,
I want a coffee. Give me one.
and an example of record is,
oh, I'm so tired. A cup of coffee would help.
Now we have politeness strategies that can turn face threatening acts into face saving acts, which include two aspects. First, positive politeness is when we choose a language that creates closeness, like a compliment or something like that. And negative politeness, it is when we use an indirect language, hitting, and when we use formulas or phrases like would you mind or please. So the examples are of
Or positive is Tanya. I know that you're an animal lover and beautiful person. So, as well, would you mind taking out my dog for a walk while I'm cleaning the house?
an example of negative politeness could be, I know you hate to eat animal products, and we feel so embarrassed about that. But please, this time we have a special dinner with the bosses. Would you like to have an exception and come up at 8 o'clock at night? Once again, we are sorry for the inconvenience.
and that's all.